Do you ever feel like your devices are getting slower, cluttered with things you don't even remember downloading? It's a new year, and 2024 is the perfect time to clear out the digital junk we've all accumulated over time. From apps that we haven't opened in months to files, emails, and notifications that keep piling up, we're carrying a lot of unnecessary baggage on our devices. But here's the thing. By deleting just a few key items, you can free up space, improve performance, and make your digital life more efficient. Today, we're walking through exactly what you need to delete in 2024 to give your devices a fresh start. So whether it's your smartphone, computer, or even your email inbox, stick around, because by the end of this video, your digital world is going to feel a whole lot lighter. Point 1. Unused apps. We all have them, apps we downloaded with the best of intentions but haven't touched in months, maybe even years. Whether it's a workout app from that fitness kick last summer or a language learning app you swore you'd use every day, unused apps are one of the biggest culprits when it comes to cluttering your device. Why is this a problem? First, these apps take up valuable storage space. Many of them run in the background, consuming resources like battery life and data without you even realizing it. And even if they're not actively running, the more apps your phone or computer has to manage, the slower it can become over time. Here's what you need to do. Start by reviewing all the apps on your device. On most smartphones, you can go into the settings and view a list of apps sorted by how often you use them. If an app hasn't been opened in the last 3 months and isn't essential, it's time to delete it. The same goes for your computer. Those desktop applications you installed for a one-time project or event, they're doing nothing but wasting space now. Uninstall them and watch how much lighter your system feels. And remember, it's not just about storage, it's about performance. When you clear out unused apps, you free up processing power for the apps and services you actually use, making your device faster and more responsive. So make it a habit to periodically review your apps. If you're not using them, hit delete. It's a small step, but it can make a massive difference in how smoothly your devices run. After all, in 2024, it's time to stop carrying around digital baggage. Point 2. Old and unnecessary files. Let's talk about files, the forgotten documents, photos, and downloads that have been piling up on your devices for years. You might not notice them, but over time they turn into digital clutter, eating up storage space and slowing down your computer or phone. How often do we download something for temporary use and forget it exists? Whether it's a PDF you needed once, a presentation from that old job, or random images from a group chat, these files sit in your system, taking up space. One of the biggest offenders? The downloads folder. It's like the junk drawer of your digital life, full of installers, receipts, screenshots, and temporary files that serve no long-term purpose. Why should you care? For one, these files can significantly slow down your device's performance, especially when storage starts to run low. Devices, whether it's your phone or laptop, need a certain amount of free space to run efficiently. Too much clutter, and they struggle to keep up. Here's what to do. Start by organizing your files. Go through your desktop, documents folder, and downloads. Ask yourself, do you still need that random screenshot from 2 years ago? Is that old report still relevant? If not, delete it. If you think it might be useful in the future, consider moving it to an external hard drive or cloud storage to free up space on your main device. Don't forget to empty your recycle bin or trash after deleting files. It's a simple step, but you'd be surprised how many people forget this and wonder why they aren't getting back the storage they expected. In 2024, keeping only what's necessary will keep your devices running smoothly. Decluttering old files isn't just about space, it's about peace of mind and performance. Point 3. Email clutter and subscriptions. Your inbox, one of the most neglected corners of your digital life. Over the years, it's likely been bombarded with newsletters, promotions, notifications, and random subscriptions you didn't even realize you signed up for. While these emails may seem harmless, the clutter they create can be overwhelming and even impact your productivity. Why is this a problem? For starters, a cluttered inbox makes it harder to find important emails when you actually need them. Think about how many times you've scrolled past irrelevant messages just to get to that one crucial email. Moreover, many of these emails contain attachments, images, or other elements that quietly take up storage, especially if you use a service like Gmail or Outlook, where storage space is limited. The solution? First, start by unsubscribing from emails you no longer want or need. You can do this manually by opening each email and clicking unsubscribe at the bottom. Or better yet, use a tool like unroll.me to manage it all in one go. Trust me, it's liberating to watch the number of daily promotional emails drop significantly. Next, tackle your inbox head-on by organizing your emails. Most email providers allow you to set up filters and labels. You can create folders for work, personal, bills, or anything else that fits your needs, automatically sorting incoming emails and reducing the amount of clutter in your main inbox. Finally, delete old and irrelevant emails. Start with those promotional offers from last year and the random social media notifications you've never opened. You don't need them, and they're just taking up space. Clearing out your inbox isn't just about deleting a few emails. It's about taking back control of your digital life. In 2024, let's stop letting email clutter run the show and create an inbox that works for you. Point 4, social media and app notifications. They're meant to keep us informed, but in reality, they're often overwhelming distractions. With every app vying for your attention, from social media to shopping apps, your phone becomes a constant source of buzzing, beeping, and lighting up. These notifications not only clutter your digital space, but also affect your focus and productivity. Here's the thing, not every app needs to notify you. Do you really need to know that someone liked your post the second it happens? Or that a new item was added to a shopping app sale? Probably not. But these notifications still demand your attention, interrupting your day. And over time, they build up mental clutter that can make it harder to concentrate on what truly matters. To reclaim your peace of mind and declutter your notification feed, it's time to do a deep dive into your settings. Start by going to your phone's notification settings, where you can review each app and decide which notifications you actually need. For social media apps, consider turning off push notifications for likes, comments, and random updates. You'll still get the info when you open the app, but it won't constantly distract you. Next, look at your shopping and delivery apps. Unless it's for an order that's currently on its way, most notifications from these apps can be turned off entirely. They tend to send promotions and sales alerts that are more about enticing you than providing useful information. Lastly, take a moment to disable unnecessary notifications from news apps or games. Stick to what's essential, important emails, work-related apps, or messages from family and friends. By doing this, you're not only decluttering your digital space, but also creating a more focused, distraction-free environment. In 2024, take control of your attention and stop letting notifications dictate your day. Point 5, browser tabs, bookmarks, and cookies. How many tabs do you have open right now? If you're like most people, the answer is probably more than you'd like to admit. Whether it's an article you intended to read later, an online shopping cart you never checked out, or research you're getting around to, browser tabs quickly accumulate. And so do their cousins, bookmarks, and cookies. Why is this a problem? First, an excessive number of open tabs slows down your computer or phone. Each tab uses memory and processing power, meaning that the more you have open, the harder your device has to work, leading to slower performance. Second, having a cluttered browser makes it harder to focus and stay organized. And finally, cookies, small data files stored by websites, accumulate over time and can lead to slower browsing speeds and privacy concerns. The solution? Start by closing out tabs you no longer need. If you're worried about losing an important page, use a tool like Pocket or your browser's built-in reading list to save articles for later. This way, you can declutter your workspace without losing valuable content. For ongoing projects, bookmark essential pages and categorize them into folders. Instead of having 20 tabs open, you'll have an organized bookmark system to easily find what you need. Next, tackle your bookmarks. Over the years, we tend to save links for things we think we'll need later, but rarely revisit. Go through your bookmarks, deleting outdated or irrelevant ones, and organizing the rest into folders by topic or priority. A clean, organized bookmark list will save you time and energy when browsing. Finally, clear out your cookies and cache. This will not only help your browser run faster, but also improve your online privacy by reducing tracking from websites. In 2024, let's simplify our browsing experience. Fewer tabs, organized bookmarks, and cleaner cookies mean a faster, more efficient digital life. Point 6. Outdated software and unused programs. When was the last time you checked for software updates or removed programs you no longer use? We often install software for a specific purpose, a project, a one-time need, or just to try it out, and then forget about it. Over time, these outdated programs and unused software take up space and can become vulnerabilities, leaving your system open to security risks. Why is outdated software a problem? First, older versions of software often have bugs and security flaws that can be exploited by hackers. If you're not regularly updating your programs, you could be putting your personal data and your system at risk. Secondly, old software can slow down your computer. Even if you're not using them, many programs automatically run background processes, consuming valuable system resources. The solution? First, go through your list of installed programs and identify the ones you no longer use. On both Windows and Mac OS, you can easily access a list of installed software in the settings. If you haven't opened a program in months and it's not essential, uninstall it. This frees up space and reduces the strain on your system. Next, check for outdated software. Many programs like web browsers and operating systems will automatically update themselves, but others might require manual intervention. Make it a habit to regularly check for updates to ensure you're running the latest versions. This not only boosts performance, but also protects your system from security vulnerabilities. Lastly, consider replacing resource-heavy software with more efficient alternatives. For example, instead of running bulky editing or design software for occasional use, look into lightweight web-based tools that don't take up space on your hard drive. In 2024, keeping your software up to date and deleting unused programs will give your devices a fresh start, ensuring they run faster, more securely, and more efficiently. Point 7. Outdated contacts and messages. Our digital lives aren't just filled with apps, files, and notifications. Our contact lists and message threads can also become a source of unnecessary clutter. Over the years, you've likely accumulated contacts from people you barely remember, old colleagues, or businesses you no longer deal with. Likewise, text messages, chat threads, and social media messages often pile up, becoming a disorganized mess of old conversations, spam, and one-off communications. Why does this matter? First, having outdated contacts means you're storing information that no longer serves a purpose, cluttering your address book and making it harder to find the people you actually want to communicate with. Plus, keeping old messages and conversations can take up significant space on your device, especially if they include images, videos, or large attachments. Here's the solution. Start with your contact list. Scroll through your phone or email contacts and identify anyone you no longer need or recognize. Old business contacts from past jobs, duplicate entries, and numbers you haven't used in years. It's time to delete them. This not only helps streamline your contact list, but also makes it easier to manage the important connections in your life. Next, tackle your messages. Text message and chat threads can be automatically stored for years, especially on services like WhatsApp or iMessage. Go through your conversations and delete old, irrelevant threads, especially group chats that are long dead or one-off messages like verification codes that you'll never need again. For chats that contain important information, back them up to the cloud or email them to yourself for future reference. Don't forget to review and delete message attachments like images, voice notes, and videos. These files, while seemingly small, can build up and take a big toll on your device's storage. In 2024, keep your digital communication streamlined. A clean contact list and decluttered message threads will help you stay organized and make your phone or messaging apps run more smoothly. Point 8. Cloud storage and backup management. In our increasingly digital world, cloud storage has become a go-to solution for keeping our files safe and accessible. However, just because you're using cloud services doesn't mean you're immune to digital clutter. Many of us have files stored in the cloud that we've forgotten about, duplicates that take up unnecessary space, or backups that are outdated and irrelevant. Managing your cloud storage effectively is just as important as decluttering your local devices. Why is this a problem? Over time, cloud storage can become a digital dumping ground. If you're not careful, you can end up paying for extra storage that you don't even need because of all the unused files and duplicates. Additionally, having too many files stored without proper organization can make it difficult to find what you actually need, leading to wasted time and frustration. The first step in decluttering your cloud storage is to take inventory of what you have. Log into your cloud service and go through your files and folders. Identify what's necessary, documents, photos, and projects that you actively use. For items that you haven't accessed in over a year or that no longer serve a purpose, consider deleting them. Remember, cloud storage is meant to make your life easier, not add to your stress. Next, look for duplicates. Many cloud services offer tools to help identify and eliminate duplicate files. If you have multiple copies of the same document or photo, keep the most recent or the highest quality version and delete the rest. This can free up significant space and help you stay organized. Finally, review your backups. Many users set up automatic backups for devices, but over time, these can accumulate. If you have backups of devices you no longer use or that are outdated, delete those backups to reclaim space. In 2024, take charge of your cloud storage. A well-managed cloud system not only saves you money, but also ensures that you can easily access the files that matter most. By decluttering your cloud storage, you'll enhance both your productivity and peace of mind. Point 9. Privacy settings and permissions. As we navigate through the digital landscape, our personal information is constantly being collected and shared by various apps, websites, and services. While it's easy to overlook privacy settings and permissions when installing new applications or signing up for services, this oversight can lead to significant privacy risks and cluttered digital profiles. In 2024, it's crucial to take the time to review and manage these settings to safeguard your personal information. Why is this a problem? Many apps request permissions that are unnecessary for their functionality, like access to your location, contacts, or camera, leading to a lack of control over who has access to your data. Additionally, privacy settings that aren't managed properly can result in sharing more personal information than you intended, exposing you to data breaches and unwanted solicitations. Start by reviewing the permissions for each app on your devices. Go into your device settings and examine what data each app can access. Ask yourself, does this fitness app really need to access my contacts? Does that social media platform require my location services to function? If the answer is no, revoke those permissions. Many apps will still operate just fine without full access to your personal information. Next, examine your social media privacy settings. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter allow you to customize who sees your posts, friend requests, and profile information. Adjust these settings to ensure that you're sharing your information only with people you trust. Regularly review your friend lists and connections, removing those who no longer belong. Finally, consider using privacy-focused tools and services. These can include VPNs to secure your internet connection, ad blockers to minimize tracking, and password managers to enhance your online security. Implementing these tools can greatly reduce your digital footprint and enhance your overall privacy. In 2024, take control of your digital privacy. By managing your privacy settings and app permissions, you're not just decluttering your digital life, you're protecting your personal information and enhancing your security in an ever-evolving digital landscape. Point 10. Unused subscriptions and services. In our digital age, subscription services have become ubiquitous, from streaming platforms and software applications to premium memberships and online tools. While these services often enhance our digital experiences, many of us end up paying for subscriptions we no longer use or even remember signing up for. As we step into 2024, it's crucial to review and declutter your subscriptions to avoid unnecessary expenses and simplify your digital life. Why is this a problem? Unused subscriptions can quietly subscriptions you genuinely use and value. Are you still using that music streaming service? Do you regularly watch shows on that video platform? If not, it's time to cancel. Don't forget to consider trial subscriptions that may have turned into paid memberships without your knowledge. For services that you want to keep but don't use frequently enough to justify the cost, consider alternatives. Some platforms offer family plans or bundle subscriptions that can be more economical. Additionally, many services allow you to pause your subscription, which can save you money if you know you won't use it for a while. In 2024, simplify your digital expenses by regularly reviewing and managing your subscriptions. By eliminating what you don't need, you'll not only save money, but also create a more streamlined digital experience that reflects your current interests and needs. As we move forward into 2024, taking the time to declutter our digital lives is essential